We got the one girl too, the Stevenson chick, the tennis girl. She's from Fresno. She practices out there at Roding Park. Out there on Olive. So I mean, there's just a lot of good talent, man, and people overshadow it and they forget. Like,
I think we're cultivating now. Like I said, like you guys, we're cultivating. We're building something now.
Yeah.
And I think we're all starting to believe in it, especially people in our generation. You know what I mean? Like, well, why do they go to Tower? There's all kinds of, there's food there, there's all kinds of arty shit. I don't know what else is there, you know, but that's what I know Tower is for, you know? And I feel like that's going to be the building blocks on it, you know what I mean? Coming out, people are starting to own things.
Yeah.
You know, like my Barbershop 609, Felix Sotero, he owns 2 barbershops, and he's all about Fresno. He gives to high schools all the time, and he's always wanted to open other shops. He has all kinds of ideas, and he's our age, you know what I mean? And he wants to build things. He loves being in the middle. So people ask him, why don't you go here, why don't you go there? It's like, no, I want to be in Tower. You know what I mean? They want to build downtown. They want to build Tower, things that are Fresno.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and I've been to Seattle. That's been one of my big city.
Town. Great town.
Yeah,
great
wonderful.
City. Great
wonderful.
City.
I was there for 2 weeks for other purposes, but I had fun while I was there, and I've never really been in a big city like that. I mean, skyscrapers everywhere, big banks, buildings. I mean, you had a Louis Vuitton store that was half the block. I mean, you got it all there. The first Starbucks that came out, it's there. I mean, everything, and just seeing that, the fish market, all that, their fish market reminded me of Chinatown in Fresno. You know, that's what we could be. We have even the buildings look like that, like old, antique looking, historical.
I love that.
But I look at it there, and I'm like, okay, you know, they're double in population from us, but I mean, the only thing they got different, I could say, is they're near water. And they got big buildings, but it's big business. It's not like you're. And I'm not knocking the little guys either, because it's always good to have the local businesses. But I just think right now there's too many. The small businesses are too scared to attempt because of the stuff at downtown. They're trying to revitalize everything, so it's like taking the gamble to try to make something better. But the experience in Seattle, though, man, I mean, it really opened up my eyes. Just even watching some of the athletes that were there. I mean, I would catch baseball players going in the mall. Catch the football players driving around in nice cars, and it's just like, man, I'm like, Fresno, it's the same thing. It's the same thing that no one's really just got the attention out there for yet.
Exactly.
You know, it's not being pushed. It's more like kind of being tucked away. It's just tuck it away. It's like having that card in your back pocket. Like, we're that city. Everyone kind of treats us like we're just a back pocket city. And if you need something, you know where you can go. You can go to Fresno if you need this, or you can go to Fresno if you need baseball players. That's what they use it for. But other than that, we never really get that hardcore recognition. I feel like something like this, and even with Evan and your guys' camps and like Thrive MMA, Athletic Performance too, and your coach Brian. You guys are really putting it, like, man, out there from what everyone's telling me. And it's all the local guys that made it to the pros, like Pondexter's out there working out with you guys. You got Paul George out there working with you guys. You know, they could be anywhere else in the world, but they're here, right here, man. And that's something I think that sports fans and just people out there, if you're listening in society with Fresno, just shake your head, man, and wake up for a second and just realize we are, like it says, like even in this thing right here, the best little city in the USA, man. And honestly, I think we are. We're just not found yet. We're not putting us out there like that, you know.
Because there's definitely a lot of artists that want to end up putting Fresno on the map. I'm like in their art, no matter it is, just like, you know, boxing, but we want to go ahead and do it like on the podcast. Just but like also like how I look up to fighters, because, you know, like I know, you know, they fight for what they believe in. They stand their ground. They go ahead and they fight. You know, they go in. And they go in and everything, but. I remember when I got into a fight, when a guy told me, he says I was nothing, with blood in his mouth and everything, and then afterwards it was just like, all right, I said I'm gonna have to fight this guy, so I took him and took a step outside, you know. We went out the back and everything, and he was a big guy. I would say he was, probably almost, I would say, Nick, how big do you think James was? Do you think it was kind of like Grizzly?
Jesus Christ.
but shorter. He was like that, but he was shorter. The guy, he looked at my, he was like, you want to die? And then afterwards, I said, okay, in order for me to get pissed off, in order for me to turn into the Hulk, I gotta fucking let him fucking hit me in the face. So I let him hit me once, and afterwards, once that happened, that was it. Took him down, headbutted him and everything, and just like, He was the one crying like a little bitch, telling, get him off me, get him off me. And my brother, what did you scream out? What did you scream out when he was telling you?
Shit, man, you the one starting all that shit, man. You better take that fucking ass beating, nigga.
So shit, I'm like, just because I fucking read comic books doesn't mean I can't start some shit.
I want to take a quick second, man, because we do have a listener.
Okay.
My homeboy from Chicano Life, he just hit me up. He said that he's tuned in, and he said, tell Smokin Joe I said salute, and the whole fucking city's behind him. This is a dude that does music, and he's a cool dude and stuff, man, but he's all about Latino life, man.
Yeah.
And what you're doing, man.
Chicano.
You'll be, I mean, I feel that you got the city behind you, man. One, you're a humble motherfucker. Two, you could have easily blown us off. Like, not even blowing us off, just been like, I'll get to them later.
Yeah.
Or, you know, and no. I mean, you are just like, you're a fucking 100, man. I mean, I don't know any other way to describe you. But we need more people like you in this city.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So, if you ever want to run for mayor, you got my vote. You got my vote. You got my vote. But
So I would say, like every single, like everyone that comes in here, everybody has a little nerd in them. Everybody does, and I guarantee it. Honestly, I'm like, first time I ever heard, I'm like, somebody saying who was your favorite superhero, and they said, oh, it was Darkwing Duck. That's the first one, man. I was like, that was awesome.
Shit, I remember Darkwing Duck.
Like,
Shit.
What was it? Digla Baby.
Yeah, Digla Baby.
Digla Baby.
From Baker
Shout out to Digla Baby. Thanks, man. That was awesome. But I would say, if you were to pick a certain superhero that that resembles you, who would it actually be?
It's tough. I got two that I love and I'm proud of myself. When you guys ask me when I go to training camp what's my mind frame, sometimes I get nerdy with myself.
Yeah.
And I'll tell myself, okay, today I'm the Hulk. You know what I mean?
There
Today
you
I'm the
go.
Hulk. In my
Alright.
mind, I'm thinking to myself, you're getting mad. The more they punish you, the Hulk, the madder he gets, the bigger he gets and stronger he gets.
Yeah, just like how
Yeah.
I'm like,
Him
Yeah.
and Wolverine. I love Wolverine. It's me against the world attitude. That motherfucker's a fighter.
Oh yeah.
And so I love both of those. It's hard for me to pick between both of them because I've always loved them both. But if I had to pick one, I guess I'd pick the Hulk. But yeah, I try to put myself in that mind frame. There's one more. Recently, because my coaches put me through the fucking ringer, dude. I tell myself I'm Iron Man. And nothing's gonna break me. Nothing's gonna break through that steel. You know what I mean? Nothing's gonna break me.
that's my son's Hulk mask, man. If he was awake, not taking a nap right now, I would have him do the Hulk smash, and he would do the whole fucking smash, everything. But yeah, man, that's what's up.
He's up.
Fuck.
Never mind.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay, if there was a certain superhero that you would actually go against, who would it actually be?
Ooh. Did I go against?
That. Yeah.
I've never thought of that. You guys
Come on, man! If you're the Hulk, you could go against Superman.
Yeah.
I'm like, and you can still get bigger and still get more pissed off.
Actually, you know what? I guess I see what you're saying. So yeah, I actually like that. Me personally, I'm a Marvel Comics guy. I'm not that big into DC. And I always thought to myself, like, the Hulk could fuck Superman. I was like, what's this man? The Hulk? I always thought he could. I was like, man, people like Superman, they're like, Batman's not even like really a superhero.
He's a vigilante.
He's a vigilante. He's a rich vigilante. But I respect Batman. He's badass.
Are you gonna respect Ben Affleck on this next movie though?
He could be good. He could be good. I heard from everything I've read, he's gonna be okay. So I don't know, he's legit, but I don't know. I like Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I thought he was dope. Some people make fun of his voice,
The
but I thought he
voice,
was dope.
yeah.
No, I
You
thought he
did
did it on purpose because that whole Dark Knight deal.
Yeah.
Like that was purpose.
Yeah,
Purpose.
yeah. But do you see the purpose of that voice that that he actually does? Because once he's in the mask, I'm like, when he is the Dark Knight, I'm like, and when he does that voice, people listen.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you were to do like Michael Keaton voice, George Clooney, I'm like George Clooney, of course Val Kilmer, if you were to do their regular voices, you wouldn't see that, they're not really, serious, but when it came to his voice and him doing it like how they would do it in the comics,
Exactly.
that was actually, like, where is he? And then they would actually listen to him like, okay, I'll tell you where he's at.
Exactly, they just didn't understand that part. Us, we've seen comics and knowing what was going on, it's like, oh yeah, that's real, and everyone else like, fuck's he doing that voice for?
Yeah.
I was always wondering about Bane's. It's all good reason to shoot them on. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, again, Smokin' Joe Louie, it's actually an honor to actually have you here, man.
Thanks,
It's actually an honor. Is there any other people that you want to give a shout out to, or anything that you want to say?
I'll give a quick shout out to Gus Solorio.
Oh, gotta love
Yes.
Gus. Gus!
I'm gonna shout out Gus right now. I'm gonna throw a son under the bus because his son didn't throw him. Give him a shout out. And I didn't want Gus to get ass hurt this time, so Gus, thanks for hooking us up, buddy.
Yeah,
Hope
thank
y'all
you a
doing the show
lot.
with your boys.
Yeah.
Gus, and then like I said before, my two boys, Andrew Bryant, that's my brother going over with him, and our other homie. They call themselves the Trampa Crew. So the motherfuckers are trans for life. They live that lifestyle. Him and J-Rod Entertainment. He's kind of like my hype man. He's a cool dude. Whenever I go to like bars and clubs or whatever, I have him on the mic and he knows how to get the crowd going. He was at Fat Boys this last weekend. He knows how to get the crowd going. He really knows how to work. I mean, just make the night enjoyable for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he gets the playlist going. He knows I like rap, but he wants rap. The type of rap that people are gonna groove to, you know what I mean? Not just hardcore ass rap. He'll mix it all in there, things people like, things I like especially. So those two, and I already gave a shout out to my whole team, my family, my girl, especially number one, my girl, man. She's behind me. To be a fighter and to have a girl that's behind you and she ain't tripping on a lot of things that go on, you know, there's when you go places, there's like, I guess groupies that you know, and she ain't tripping on that. Because she knows where my mind's at, she knows where we're going with this, she knows there's a goal, and she knows they're gonna buy the tickets, they're gonna buy the t-shirts, they're gonna buy the gold chains for me. You know what I mean? So she's my rock, she holds me up, and that's really it, that's all I got. You know, I think to everyone else.
So there you go, guys. Behind every great man is a great woman. I guess we all need our backbones, man. It's just all on us when you find the right one, I guess. So
Yeah.
at the same time, that's a relationship tip for you motherfuckers out there. Learn something from Smokin' Joe.
Don't be fucking looking at me.
I'm looking at Smokin' Joe through the lens, and I'm over here looking at the podcast thing over here at the same time. But man, dude, I would say anything. I don't care if it's a meet and greet or we want to be able to help you out in the social media world, you know, as much as we can. Also, we would love to be a part of anything that you do. I don't care if it's a food drive.
That's the other thing. We got the canned food drive, man. We have a canned food drive that Nerd Entertainment is actually doing, giving stuff back to the kids. You know, putting a smile on our faces because that's Nerd Entertainment. So if you know anybody, I might bring canned food or any other.
We're doing non-perishable coats, blankets, because our whole thing, man, out of this whole food thing, we're not asking nobody for money. We ain't asking the news to be a part of it because we're trying to make a big statement. And like we said, man, you're a big inspiration to us. What we plan on doing is I'm going to run the canned food drive from now till the 15th of November. And, you know, we'll go to a local church or food bank or wherever we have to go and give it to them. The reason why I'm getting the coats for the kids is because it's cold, man. Some people just don't have it. I mean, we've been in situations where, you know, I've grown up before. My parents couldn't get me that jacket I wanted, so I had to settle for whatever we could afford. So, like, just to make a difference in the kids' life, man. Also, for the blankets, the reason why we're taking the blankets is it's cold as fuck for homeless people.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're in the process of making little gift bags and stuff, so when we go out to the homeless people, you know, they'll have a toothbrush, some toothpaste, a comb, maybe a shaver, you know, and a blanket. I mean, my whole thing is to be a humanitarian. I can tell you right now, every breath that my son takes, I could win the lotto right now, and I would still put other people before me.
That's a good way to be.
Because the way I see paper, I see money like toilet paper. You're gonna flush it, but that shit's still gonna go back up on the shelf. You know what I mean? Everything has a recycling type of cycle in life. You know what I mean? So we just want to make a difference. If you can get that word out to people, man. But we're trying to give back to Fresno just like you are. You know, being a fighter and man, you faced a lot of adversity, bro. I mean, realistically, you could have taken the easy road out.
Yeah.
But you chose to be a mentor, and I think that's the hardest fucking job besides a parent, dude.
Yeah.
And that's that's probably the realest shit I'll ever get to tell you, man. But you don't need to hear that. You already know. You're a humble ass dude, and we appreciate it. We appreciate the opportunity, and anything, man. Anything you got going on, let us know, man. We'll push that shit.
For sure.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man.
guys. Thanks, fellas.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, that goes for Evan
Oh,
too.
we're gonna do it. Yeah, same thing for Evan too. If you're listening, man.
He better be. I listen to his shit.
He just liked one of the photos, so yeah, I guess he's probably listening as we speak.
Yeah.
So there you have it. So we're gonna go ahead and drop this. Anybody got any other questions? Anything?
Well, yeah, go ahead.
How did you get the name of Smokin' Joe Louie?
Yeah.
It's funny you said that. Joe Louie Lopez is my name, but Smokin' Joe came from the guy I was just talking about, Jared Vasseur, J-Rod Entertainment. One day I was in, he started coming to my amateur fights, and I was hella faster than the dudes I was fighting, especially my weight class. I was a middleweight. And so he just started calling me Smokin' Joe. And then from that moment on, my coach liked it. I didn't even really care if I was like, shit, I don't want Smokin' Joe Frazier's name. But then everyone started calling me that, and it kind of ran with it. And now it's kind of morphed into, because of the whole everything that goes on, like when we're at Sound Arena or you're going to see at Tachi Palace, the whole event, everyone's called the Smoke Show.
Yeah.
It's just morphing into different things. And so like when Joe comes out, here comes the fucking Smoke Show.
Oh, we plan on going to the next one. I don't give a fuck if I gotta sacrifice my phone bill, that house payment. I'm watching some Smoke Joe fucking history here coming on your next fight, man. So
Room.
yeah, we just might get a room and be like, Smokin' Joe, come party with us after.
I might be able to help you guys out with it.
Oh,
I might be able to get like a discount or something.
that's what's up, man. That's crazy.
Okay. So we're good. We're signing off from here. I'm gonna go ahead and press record, and then we'll go from there to here.
All right.
That's cool.
So we're gonna go.
Can I shout out my social medias real quick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do it. Hell
Instagram,
yeah.
Instagram at SmokeShow559. That's on Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. I did. My manager made me one.
Make
but
a Twitter. If you can text, you can do a Twitter.
I'm too damn busy. Like, well, no, I feel like I won't keep up with everyone because people, I see,
There you
I'm
go,
like, fuck,
yeah.
how are they tweeting so much, dude?
Honestly,
There you
to
go,
tell you the
dude.
truth, dude, I always follow Kevin Smith. I'm like, and that dude is up like at same time as I am. I wake up at
Yeah.
5 in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and then afterwards he's up and he's editing or he's doing whatever that he's doing right now. But he's just tweeting the fuck away, man.
I'll try.
That's what keeps me motivated.
I'll try that. And then Facebook, Joe Louie Lopez, my regular Facebook. And then I have a page also, Smokin' Joe Louie Lopez. You guys can follow that. Go ahead and hit the like button on that if you can.
Oh, I just did so. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna end up going ahead and take this away. You can go ahead and listen to Kid K for some more of his stuff. He's also gonna give some Q&As right now. Here with Smokin' Joe Louie Lopez. So there it is, you guys. You guys actually heard from the man, the fighter, came from the belly of the beast. Came over here to do an interview with the Nerd Crew.
Yep.
So, once again, I am CeeJay Leonzo and my companion.
Frank Leva.
Have a good evening. Create your Death Star, no matter what the art is.